Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you all for being here, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. It's the 14th of February of 2021. I want to wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. It is a day of love, a day of showing the love for another, and it's the weekend. It's on the Sunday, today being Saturday the 13th. Let's see what Spirit has for us as I'm using the wisdom of the Oracle. What is the message from Spirit? We have blessed. That is a beautiful card to get. I will be reading from the book. There is some sort of a blessing coming in. It is a number 22, which is like a major arcana. 22, it can speak of something repetitive as well. Twos always speak of relationships, balance. Anyway, the moon is transiting through Pisces. I don't know how it is in your country. We're still on lockdown in Greece, and we've got a very icy cold front that's come in. We've got the Five of Pentacles just fell through. Someone's feeling left out in the cold. Someone's feeling unloved. For those of you that are watching this reading for love, then even if it's family, you know, a connection with a soulmate, a sibling, a friendship, whatever it is, the other person is feeling unloved, uncared for. So maybe it's the time now to reach out and just let them know that you love them or that you care for them. Anyway, so I was saying that, yeah, we've got a very icy cold week ahead. It is snowing. I'm in the northern part of Greece, so it is usually colder there. In the southern part of Greece, it will start to snow as well. Europe is in the ice actually, and some of you have written that in Canada, like minus 50 degrees, and I'd love to hear what's going on in your country, what's going on with the lockdowns. Anyway, I will be looking at the astrology after this reading, so those of you that are interested, do look out for the video that will be up. So let's see, generally speaking, today the 13th and the 14th, please, Spirit. Happy Valentine's, as I said. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today or tomorrow. It is the time of Aquarius. It is a time of freedom, freedom of speech, freedom to be able to act in whichever way is your truth. Aquarius is very much about the truth. Aquarius is also the house of friendships, so it's a very important time for friendships. Okay, now the moon is very close to Neptune, so it's probably going to be wet. A lot of rain with Neptune. Also things to do with the water, the seas. Neptune is the god of the seas. Let's see what's going on, please, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance today. Thank you for your guidance. I am doing a Celtic cross today, everyone, so let's see what the messages are. Okay, what's going on in the now? We've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, equal giving and receiving. Logically, or receiving your dues or paying your dues. This could be a karmic energy. What is the challenge? We've got the Two of Swords. So the challenge for someone is to make a decision whether they're going to give what they've received, give back what they need to, if they're feeling generous, or if there's been an imbalance of equal giving and receiving, can they overcome that and move forward and show their true emotions, reach out, come into balance. Okay, Six of Pentacles I see many times as a legal situation as well. Okay, what's at the foundation? King of Cups, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. He does wear Pisces on his, he's wearing a fish on his chest, so for some of you it could be Piscean energy, as the sun soon will move into the sign of Pisces. Also wanted to mention that if you are dealing with a Piscean person, the sun is behind them right now, so it could be a very quiet time for them as they're, I don't know, they're looking for the answers, they're meditating, they're hiding, they're in hiding, in hibernation. A very quiet time for them. Recent past, we have the Hermit, a lot of quiet time, downtime. Virgo is also here. Someone is looking for the answers. Someone is growing spiritually, maybe having grown through their own experiences. Again, it does speak of a lot of hibernation, being behind the scenes. What's on, you know, the trajectory area, on the mind? We have got the Empress, which speaks of creation, having the ability to create, expand, manifest, create physically, emotionally, mentally. Okay, the Empress is about a pregnancy. She's here to say that someone's been very patient, or they need to be patient. She's fully blown, which means she's going to be giving birth very soon. In this deck, that's what I see. So someone wants to manifest, someone wants to love, nurture, and provide, maybe for someone else. We've got the Empress, which is Taurus, Libra energies, and we've got King of Cups, water sign again. The Hermit is the Virgo card. The Empress is very motherly. Could be the same energy that the Empress has been in hiding. Let's see what the near future holds. We've got the Emperor. The Emperor is here in the near future. Okay, the Emperor is someone who will bring stability. They can provide. Now, I'm not reading reversals, so the Emperor is someone that you want to, well, when you're dealing with the Emperor, you have to do things by the book. You have to do things in the right way. Now, the Emperor, I would say, is not the same person as the King of Cups. For a lot of you, for some of you, I suppose it could be, because the King of Cups is someone maybe that has done the growing, spiritually has grown, and now is ready to stand strong. The Emperor I see as, because we've got the Empress here as well, someone's ready to do the work, someone's ready to stand strong and take charge. Now, of course, the Emperor could speak of a boss, it could speak of someone who's in charge. Let's see what the position of you is. We've got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is someone that is insisting, someone that's got the fight within them. Someone who, I would say more than likely, doesn't give up easily. Even though everything was against them, they've still got the fight within them. What about the environment? We have the Six of Cups, children, innocence, nostalgia, back in the days, soulmate connection, loyalty, and care, I would say, in this card here. Let's see what the hopes and fears is. We've got the Justice card again, Libra. The hope is to come into justice, balance, fairness. Okay, some of you that are going through some sort of a separation or a divorce or legalities, you're hoping for balance, obviously, and fairness. We've got two cards of balance here. We've got a 22 here. We've got the Six of Cups. It's all about balance here. What is the outcome, please, Spirit? There's that Five of Pentacles again. Oh my God. Oh my God. We've got the Six of Swords and we have the Nine of Swords. A lot of swords. That's 15 swords there. Someone is very fearful, or someone is feeling trapped here, I'm going to say. Trapped by time, by the lockdown, by their financial status at this moment. Or they're just locked in their own fear. What they want to do is leave troubles behind and move on. But it looks like there's too much thought, too much of a mental breakdown here. Their fears are overwhelming, very overwhelming. So they're thinking the worst. We've got the Temperance card. Looks like someone's been waiting to manifest something, but it hasn't been coming through. And that's probably why there's a lot of worry that this is not going to happen. Okay, we have the Temperance card, which speaks of patience again, and it's all happening in divine timing. Whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, to balance out in your life. We've got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, a heavy burden. Movement, physical movement, thinking of moving. We've got the Six of Swords here as well, which is someone that's thinking of moving. But a financial crisis, maybe even a legal situation could be holding them back. Could also be a timing thing. And we've got the Knight of Swords again, a lot to do with thoughts, words, temperance. You know, the angels are saying here that you need to be patient. It's happening. It is happening. It's all about your perception of things, I would say, more than likely. Look at all the dark thoughts here in these two cards. Very dark indeed. Let's see what the Lenormand has. We've got the dice. We have the lilies. We have the clouds. Again, those dark thoughts. I do see in this deck here that the sun is actually coming through, because there's spiritual help here. There's help from spirit. There's a motherly help here. And I would say this is spirit bringing in the healing or the protection, whatever this gamble is or this risk that someone's wanting to take. And when we've got two dice, again, it could be that choice. Someone is scared to make that choice. They're having trouble in believing in their abilities. But we've got blessed here. Now I want to take, because we've got some news coming through, we've got the three birds here. And the sun is out and the star comes through. We've got the Star card, which is a wish fulfillment. I usually see this as coming through very suddenly, unexpectedly. Just when you think all this darkness, I do believe that the star comes through, which can be a wish fulfillment. It is the Aquarius card, so it's probably going to happen. You're going to have something, some sort of communication or news that comes through, which will give you the hope, and you will know that you're on your way to that blessed outcome, something that you've been hoping and wishing for. What's at the bottom? We've got the snake. And the snake does mean transformation. It speaks of jealousy. It speaks of healing as well. Remember that the serpent is all about that poison. But after the poison comes the healing, or from the poison, fearing the worst. And again, it's the forbidden fruit. So someone is scared to step over that line. Now, this could be someone who is also jealous. Someone that could be feeding you with fears, or this could be just your dark thoughts feeding your psyche with more fear, darkness. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. I will come back to this. Let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle and see what's going on. What's going on in love? This is a love oracle, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the Emperor is Aries, Taurus for me. Could be any other sign, but it's someone that could be a boss, a CEO, could be a father. The Empress is a mother usually. The Empress and the Emperor could be two people that are meant to be together. Soulmate. Twin flame. We've got a soulmate here and we've got a twin flame as well. And I feel that the soulmate, if this is a love connection, people, it could mean what I see here with the soulmate, which came through first. I would say more than likely that the King of Cups could be that soulmate, but the twin flame would be the Emperor. Why do I say that? Because the Emperor for me is quite limiting. He denotes difficulty. He does not show emotion. So it's like trying to jump through the hoops to make it, to be able to sit on the throne next to this Emperor. And I feel that it's the Empress that's been very, very patient. She's given so much love, I see here. And she's probably been in a position where she needs to make a choice. It could be her that needs to make the choice whether to stick around or not. Or it could also be that the twin flame, which I feel is the Emperor, is needs to make a choice because he could already be connected to another relationship where usually, as I said, the Emperor is a father, remember. Let's take another card and see what comes after that. We've got the Union. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got long distance. So it is a long distance connection, it looks like, people. What is beneath a long distance? We've got new love. New love, which can be a new chapter, or this could be a connection that has not taken off yet. It hasn't transpired in the physical realm, could be. And we've got freedom. It looks like someone needs to free themselves up from anything that's been holding them back. Could be legalities, again, a choice. Their own fears holding them back. The Freedom card does remind me of the Aquarius season as well. And we've got the Dating Queen, which is the Empress. Lots of offers on the table. And this can also speak of someone who's the Empress, someone who's very creative, obviously. She's very abundant in her own world. She can provide for others, I believe. If this is someone with a very strong creative streak, I would say even with the Emperor, they make a really good duo, very powerful duo. So once they come together, because it's all about timing. Remember, with the Temperance card, they will be a force to be reckoned with, I do believe. But there are external difficulties with the snake here. What's beneath here? We've got the mask. So someone's been wearing a mask. They haven't been able to go deep. Why do I say that? Because the snake is very much, it's very much the Scorpio energy. Okay. Scorpio goes deep. It's all about mysticism, depth, power, penetration. And Scorpio is also about fears. So Scorpio, I've just mentioned Scorpio, so you can throw that in the mix, obviously. We've got the masks here, and the masks mean that obviously someone has been wearing a mask. It's interesting, very interesting to see that the mask is a number 40, which breaks down to a 4. That's the Emperor, who's been wearing the mask, obviously hasn't been very truthful or very open about their true emotions, or they've kept things, right? And we've got the 30 here, which is the Empress. So we've got the Empress and the Emperor here. Interesting, right? 3 and a 4. Interesting. Let's see what the Black Moon Astrology cards have got to reiterate. What's going on in the spiritual realms, in the ethers, please, Spirit. How are the ethers connected to this reading? How are they affecting this reading and this situation, if this is your situation? Now, with the long distance, again, the lockdown does play a big role, because long distance is very hard to move at this time. When we've got a twin flame connection, nothing can stop it. Of course, it can go through heaven and hell. But we've got the Union card, and Spirit is saying temperance. Temperance is saying that you need to temper yourself. We're talking about Sagittarian energy, and Sagittarius is where the South Node is transiting. Sagittarius can also speak of a foreigner, or dealing with someone that's from a different part of the world. They've got different beliefs. Something needs to be shed, let go of. Or remember that Sagittarius is also the teacher. So the teacher can bring lessons. This is a lesson that someone's learning here. What fell through? And we have part of fortune and increase. Beautiful. Part of fortune is like the Wheel of Fortune. Many times it can speak of health as well. But here it says increase, so it's obviously speaking about abundance. It's a 45, which equals a 9. We've got the Hermit, which is a 9 here as well. We've got the 9 of Swords. So I do feel that the King of Cups could be a soulmate that this Empress is connected to from the past. Or if this is the same person, for some of you, in the distant past, the King of Cups is usually someone that's open to emotion, right? Maybe they showed more emotion in the past. Remember that the King of Cups gives selflessly, unless, remember I'm not reading reversals, unless there was deception or, this person was not open to love, not ready for love, and the Emperor is someone that is usually ready. Okay, so maybe they've had to go through this growth spurt, which is the Emperor. Maybe they put love on the back burner, or they've got a tough front with the Emperor here. Let's take some more cards and see what's going on, because the Union card is right here. This does speak of a marriage, a commitment. Could also say that a marriage is blocking a twin flame connection. Let's not forget that. Why do we have the 6 of Pentacles in the now position? We have the Knight of Cups, okay, which is an offer that's coming through. And why is the 2 of Swords as the challenge? We've got the Lovers, you see. Gemini, the North Node. They feel as though it's time for them to move towards their destiny. 7 of Pentacles. King of Cups being stuck here. Capricorn as well. We've got Capricorn here. So that could be limiting or restricting. Or remember, Capricorn is I have to grow. I have to be the elder. So obviously someone had a choice here. They're making a choice ahead of a hard decision. They're also looking at their values. Where is their heart placed? Is their heart more important than what they value, or their money? Because the money could be also in the equation here. Someone's financial status. Let's look at the Hermit. We've got the Ace of Cups. Someone is not speaking truthfully about how much they want to start a relationship that comes from the heart. Ace of Cups. Remember that it is a potential, it is an ace. And the Hermit could also be someone doing their homework, trying to read between the lines. There is a lot of love here, and the Hermit could also be someone that's just in hiding. It doesn't mean that they don't feel. It doesn't mean that their heart is not in this. And this could also speak of someone realizing that this is a spiritual connection as well. Because the Ace of Cups is something, it's an overflowing cup. The cup runs over with emotion. So let's take one more. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, someone is thinking on whether they will come out and speak their truth. Remember that the Hermit is all about the details. Maybe they're trying, maybe even planning, strategizing. That's what Virgo does. Someone wants the truth. They're looking for the truth. They're looking for the truth from Spirit. They're asking Spirit for the answers because things are up in the air. Let's take the Empress. We've got Eight of Swords. A lot of worries for this Empress. A lot of worries. Or it can also speak of a heavy burden. A heavy burden for this Empress. Now the Empress can speak of pregnancy, actual pregnancy. This could be also a metaphorical pregnancy of she's got the ability to create, but she's surrounded by her fear. We've got 3 cards that fell through. We have the Judgment card. The Judgment card, which is a resurrection. It looks as though this Empress has not been living her life. She's been imprisoned in a certain situation, maybe even from her own thoughts. But here is Spirit. This is help from Spirit that's pushing the Empress to move on. 8 of Cups, to move on, to have a second chance in life, in happiness, and to be able to create. The Sun here means health, vitality, energy, tranquility, happiness, and of course risk-taking. So the Sun speaks of a lot of happiness. Whatever she is creating, wherever she moves towards, she will have the ability to create it. Let's look at the Emperor. Remember that the Sun is Leo, and Leo does speak of children. It speaks of flirtation, true love, risk-taking, and romance. Let's take the Emperor. Whatever she's creating, wherever she's heading to, whatever she's creating is going to be like the Sun. She's going to bring it to the world. She's going to show it to the world. That's what Leo does with that Sun there. We have the King of Swords, another king. So the King of Swords is ready to speak his truth, it looks like, because the Emperor can be someone that's quite fiery. If this is the same person, obviously the King of Swords is someone who is ready to speak their truth. He holds that Ace of Swords, but it also speaks of, this could speak of a legal representative or legal issues again. Now, of course, this could be someone that their words could be quite harsh. Gemini is the air sign here. I've also mentioned Aquarius. King of Swords is usually my Aquarius card. This could also be saying that in the time of Aquarius, King of Swords will be speaking their truth. Remember, he has the Ace of Swords. Let's take another card. We have the Magician, an Ace. Magician is Gemini, Gemini Virgo. So this is the Mercury card. So Mercury is retrograding up until the 21st of February in the sign of Aquarius. That's interesting. Expect news by then. Now, a couple of cards just opened up. On top of the Seven of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Devil, and we have the Nine of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune brings change where any limitations have been. Remember that the Seven of Wands is also hard work, which is very similar to the Devil. So the Devil is also fears. Now, someone's been blocking things from happening, whether it's anything surrounding the devil energies, which the devil can mean karmic limitations. It could be speaking of timing as well. And the Nine of Wands is also someone that's could have been ghosting the other person or both people. But I feel it's got a lot to do with fears, because if you look at this card, the strings are attached to the other person's mind. So it's all about sort of sowing seeds of fear in the other person. Fears and limitations that are holding someone back. So the fear of someone blocking you or someone not accepting you in whichever situation. Now, Nine of Wands is also someone's been through a lot. So whoever's been dealing with a narcissistic connection, relationship, boss, family member, whatever it is, with the Wheel of Fortune, there is a change here, okay? Because it is the ending of a cycle. Seven of Wands, remember that sevens are always conflict. And we've got the 7 and the 9, that's 16 wands. 16 is the Tower. We've got a 16 here as well. So the wheel turns. Remember, we've got the part of fortune and increase. Let's look at the environment. Here with that 6 of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. Someone is ready to take that journey, to send out that message, to take a risk, to go and explore. Yep, let's look at the Justice card. We have another King. We've got so many kings. 3 kings. King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands, and the Emperor. That's very strong divine masculine energies, which the divine masculine energies are all about taking action. It's not about being recessive and awaiting. It's more about taking action. But the kings are also about the experience, right? Because if you think the queens are all about knowledge, the kings are mature enough to have the experience under their belt. Now, King of Wands is someone that's action-orientated, very much about creation as well. Let's take one more card on that King of Wands. And we've got the World card. So someone's willing to take action. They're going to create with that wand. The World means the ending of a major karmic cycle. Okay, and remember that he holds the Ace of Wands. Okay, he's very passionate about coming into balance or ending or dealing with a divorce. We've got the Justice card here, remember? Closing up that major cycle. And remember, with the Magician, it's all about having the power to manifest again. Let's have a look at the final card, which shows someone moving over water here, but there is a blockage with the 9 of Swords. Remember that in this card here, in the 5 of Pentacles, which has come out twice, there is a key here. The key is here to that door, to the limitations. It's all about changing the way you either think or the way you see things. I just put the Six of Swords on the other side. They were in this position here, and I did say that the Nine of Swords is what is limiting, leaving a situation behind that was at an imbalance. Okay, so it's all about the way you process things and the way you deal with your thoughts. Remember that the Nine of Swords is lots of sleepless nights, anxiety, anguish. Let's see. And we have the Chariot, everyone. The Chariot. Cancer. Moving house. Charging forward. Taking charge. Sitting in that seat. Taking the reins and moving. We've got two cards of movement. Some of you are wanting to move over water. Some of you are wanting to move over land. So you could be dealing with someone that is at another state. Let's take another card on the Page of Wands. What's this message all about? And we've got the Star, everyone. In the time of Aquarius, we've got quite a few major arcana cards here. We've got the Temperance as the general energy. Why is that there, please, Spirit? We have the Knight of Swords, which we've already seen. And the Knight of Swords is not easy. This could also be saying that there can be harsh communication, but quick communication. Remember with the King of Swords, right here, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, someone's been waiting for communication. It's coming through, or a sense of truth, or a sense of justice, I'm going to say, with the King of Swords. Even though there was a lot of patience, someone was waiting, okay? Looks like Spirit is saying whatever was left in the middle was not completed, has now got the ability to do that. Mainly, I would say, more than likely, for a lot of you, it's going to be in the time of Mercury retrograde. Now, I'm going to say the whole of February, because as Mercury moves direct, things start to come through. Okay, new communication comes through because someone's been the Hermit. The Hermit, remember, is also Virgo, and it's ruled by Mercury. So we've got Gemini and Mercury, and we've got the Magician here. So two cards want to come out. What do we have? We've got the Moon, and we've got the Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion, maybe even deception. It's interesting that we've got all the luminaries here. We've got the Star twice. We've got the Sun and we've got the Moon. Where there's been deception, I'm going to say for some of you, because the Moon card is Cancer as well as Pisces, we do have the Star, which is Aquarius. Pisces comes straight after that. Some of you could be receiving the news in the time of Pisces, which starts at the end of February. So Pisces is very strong here, especially with that Seven of Cups. What's at the bottom of the deck, please, Spirit? And we have the Fool card, Aries, right after Pisces. Someone is willing to take that leap of faith. And we've got the Hierophant, everyone, which is also the marriage card. Could be someone coming out of a marriage, moving into another commitment, right? Or this is a spiritual connection, one that has grown. It's gone through all the tests, okay? It's gone through all the notions. Now we have the blessings coming through. But I would say more than likely, this Fool is not someone that's able to take that leap of faith unless the lockdown doesn't exist. Now, that is more of a physical energy. We've got communication here. I believe that whatever this is, it's about communication starting before the actual movement, the physical movement. So, we had that dating queen, remember, and we've got quite a few kings here. We've got the Freedom card, the dating queen, then we've got the freedom card, then we have the new love, and then we have the long distance. So could be someone that was very popular. The dating queen is the Empress for me. Someone that's very creative, has got a lot of offers. Maybe this Empress needs to know that she's free to move, doesn't matter what she's creating, even if this is a business. She's got the freedom to be able to move, or freedom of choice, I'm going to say, for those of you that have got a lot of offers. And that's really some of you, for those of you that are single and have got a lot of offers coming through in love, in romance. It's going to be a difficult choice. Well, who wouldn't want to have a lot of choices in love, right? But I do feel that there is an ending of a cycle here, a very big, major cycle ending with the Wheel of Fortune, the part of fortune, and the World card here. So the stagnant energy starts to move. But I'm going to say that someone has gone, they've reached the bottom of the sea. As you can see here, she's practically drowning. There is so much emotion here. This could also say that the news, the wonderful news that comes through, that Spirit will be providing you, because Spirit is, it's Archangel Michael that is doing the, turning that lead into gold. Something that someone's been waiting for a long time. They will have so much emotion. Even though they feared the worst, the doors open to many, many things. The news that comes through is really, it's better than what they expected. Okay, let's take a couple of love messages here. And then I will read the Blessed card. Some of you could actually, the door could be opening to a physical trip in the time of Cancer. So June, July. The hope comes through in the time of Aquarius in relation to this soulmate connection, whether it's love or friendship, siblings. Remember that Aquarius is the house of friendships as well. This could be a relationship that is a friendship as well as romance. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You are very attractive. I don't know if I can keep my hands off you. That's the Ace of Wands. The physical distance between us is so great. I need to decide if I can do this. Time will tell. Forever yours, that's the 10 of Cups. Which 10 also breaks down to an ace, right? So we've got 4 here, which is the Emperor. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What I want to do is I want to take one card for this union. The union card. I want to get a little bit more information about this. Maybe a couple of cards, we'll see. We have fair male. A fair male with light colored eyes. Doesn't have to be. It's even if it's someone that is not blonde. This could be someone that's fairer for their tribe or their nationality. We've got courting man. These are 2 different people. Past love. This is a heart that is healing, obviously. And we have true gem. Interesting. So it doesn't have to be 2 different people. It could be the same person. The courting man is someone who wears a suit, right? Someone that's very intellectual. Someone maybe that has had their heart broken, could be. For others of you, I suppose this could be two different people. Someone that is very much someone that's ready to court now. They could be, if it's the same person, then the fair male seems quite young. They're very sporty, right? Very sporty. Here with the courting man, it's someone that's much more serious. Could also be someone that's had their heart broken at a younger age, and now they've grown and they're ready to take the next step. This may have been also a relationship that's been around for a long time. And we've got true gem here, which the true gem means this is a true gift, right? True gem can mean that someone is honest, and with the purple, again, it can speak about strong spirituality, strong intuition, that there is strong intuition, but this could also be a gift. Remember, we're on Valentine's Day, so whatever message comes through, maybe something that broke your heart in the past could now be turning into a true gem. It's interesting that this fair male, also want to mention that he to me, he reminds me of Archangel Lophiel or Zophiel, whoever is familiar with that archangel, who can be a male or a female. Usually he's got a very golden aura, he or she. They've got a very golden aura, and they've shown themselves to me. And it was a very special dream. It wasn't an actual dream. It was a very potent lucid dream with that fair male, the picture of the fair male. So if you're wishing upon something, send your wishes out to Archangel Zophiel or Lophiel. Yeah, because I think that they indicate, just Google it, they indicate something about love. So let's see what's at the bottom here. Yeah, the long distance. New love. Another gem here. Freedom. Dating queen. Travel. So it's got a lot to do with freedom, being able to fly to a distance. New love, which could be a new chapter. Whatever it is, we've got the part of fortune, which speaks of increase. The increase of fortune and luck. Could also be finances as well. Okay, let's read from the book. Let's look at the blessed card, which is a number 22. And I'm also going to mention here that these could be two different people, as I was saying before. For some of you, if this is two different people, then we've got a lighter male, younger, and an older male, darker. Okay? All right, let's read the book. Essential meanings. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. The Oracle's message says, there are moments in life when, out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Let's read the relationship message. You are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Now, where prosperity is concerned, unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. Exactly. With this card, it's obvious. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. That is beautiful. So it's all about sharing and it's all about caring, everyone. As I always say, as I see the cards here, which do speak to me, with the courting man here, some of you may have been in a soulmate connection with this courting man, which has probably broken your heart. Okay? And I'm going to say also that because we have the true gem on the younger male, which is even connected to the past love, okay, which you've probably have had your heart broken from them as well, maybe even in a past lifetime. It is a twin flame connection, remember. Maybe you were already married to this person if this is a twin flame connection in a past lifetime. I feel that the soulmate connection is more so, it's what you've sort of been dealing with up to now. Okay? But remember that we've got the true gem, we've got the past love connected here as well, and the wedding, which can also speak of, because if you remember, these were the initial cards. The next card I took was fair male, and the fair male is on the union card. So there are many layers, and in many ways we can read these cards. Take what is important to you and what resonates for you, okay? As we've also got the long distance card here, and we do have the ship that is at a distance. So she's waiting at the dock for that ship to come through. It's going to take different timing for each of you. Whatever it is, we've got so many major arcana here. We've got Aquarius, Capricorn, we've got the World card, which is fixed energies. We've got Cancer, we've got Gemini, we've got Libra and Taurus. So many signs. We've got the Moon, Pisces, and we've got Sagittarius. So there's a lot going on here. Of course, there's a general reading. It will not resonate for all of you. I want to thank you all so much. Wow. Yeah. We've got the Divine Feminine here, which is the Empress. She's had to make a choice, cross over a bridge. She was either in a long-term connection with another person, but she's connected now to a spiritual connection. These roots are very deep. They run very deep. But there's been lack of understanding, lack of clarity, lack of truth, which more than likely has been going through a major transformation. Okay, but there is a sense of a rebirth here. And I will leave you with that, everyone. I do hope that it gave you a little bit of clarity. Thank you so much. Don't forget that tomorrow, being Valentine's Day, we will be choosing a winner for a free half-hour tarot reading from myself. Okay, and those of you that have taken part, it's happening on Instagram, so you're going to have to connect with me there. You've got until tomorrow, so this is the last call for that competition for a free reading. If you are interested, check it out. Okay, I've got the details beneath the video here for those of you that have missed out and don't know what's going on with this. All right, I've actually done a video where I go into the explanation about that competition. It's at the beginning of the video, so I will also I will put the link of that video beneath the video, so that'll make it easier for you. Other than that, Happy Valentine's, everyone. Hope you get lots of flowers, lots of love messages, lots of hugs, and feel very safe, secure, and protected and loved. See you soon.